What up? Hey everyone, it's Alyssa here on Meet Us at 3. It is currently 7 yeah, that's exactly what time it is. It is currently 7:30 at night on Monday, so yes, I am filming this way ahead because last week I didn't upload, so I'm like, alright, I gotta make sure I have time to do everything this week because last week was midterms and it was just such a stressful time because I had to ace all my midterms or else I would hate my entire life. I stress over my grades, believe it or not, as much as I hate school. And speaking of hate, this week on Meet Us at 3, it's hate week. And before you guys go, whoa, Alyssa, hate what? Hold on, let me explain it to you. Basically, it's just us saying, like, talking about things that we hate. I mean, it's okay to get out your anger every once in a while, you know? So this week we chose to pick something that we hate and just talk about it. And this week I picked something that I'm sure a lot of you who are watching this can relate to. I'm gonna talk about why I hate school. Come on, I'm not the only one here who hates school. There's definitely more than just me. So I want to start this by saying I don't entirely hate school. I just hate the people that go to my school, and not all of the people. I'm starting to be more not quiet and not weird, I guess. I mean, I'm so quiet. I still get really nervous when I have to go to a class that I don't like or stuff like that. Like, I'm still dealing with that. But it's getting better. I mean, compared to my freshman year of high school, definitely don't hate it as much. But I still really hate it. So let's chat it up a bit, shall we? So I'm gonna say, you know, one of the main reasons I don't like school is waking up early. That's it. I feel like if school was, you know, wake up at 8, be to school by 9 o'clock, like school starts at 9 or 9:30 or something, and us get out at like 3. I feel like if we went to school later on in the morning, I wouldn't mind waking up and going. But unfortunately, I have to wake up at 6 in the morning to be ready to go to school at like 7:15. Interferes with my entire day and it puts me in a bad mood, and I don't get it. Another reason I hate school is that I don't understand the cliques. Like, I understand them, but I don't at the same time, because I don't get how a certain group of people can, like, be friends. Like, that's okay, but when it gets to the point where I was talking about this earlier in the week, when it gets to the point where groups or cliques or whatever start getting, like, higher than others, they start thinking that they're better than the other groups just because they don't like things that are the same, or because other groups don't like what they like, they start to act horribly towards those people. Like, say there's the popular kids, you know, all those, every school has a group of popular kids, the ones with the money, the ones that party every weekend. There's that group, and then there's like the lower group, which is like the kids that may not have as much money as, you know, the popular kids, who may not have the same style as the popular kids, who may not party every weekend like the popular kids, or they party every weekend just not with the popular kids because of the way that they dress or the music that they listen to or just the way that they are in general. So because of that, because of the difference, the popular kids start to treat those kids like crap. They just like shit on their lives, which is something that I cannot stand about high school, and especially my high school in general, because the cliques in Clinton High School are actually the worst cliques ever. See, like, some people say, oh yeah, we're just one big family, but like really it's not that the whole entire school is one big family. It's that the whole entire group of popular kids is one big family, and then there's the other kids. And I'm not in the lowest group of kids. I'm pretty happy with the group that I'm in because we all get good grades. We're all pretty happy in general. I mean, we all can have fun. We're not the lowest group, but we're not the highest. We're like in between. But people call some of my friends, like, they make fun of them because of the way that their lives are, because of their beliefs, and I just don't understand that. And I don't understand how some kids in my school can just blatantly, like, talk shit about other people behind their back, or like just straight up say things to each other's faces that are just horrible. I don't get it. That's probably the main thing I hate about high school and school in general, is the cliques. I don't know, they're unhappy. That's probably the reason, is that they're unhappy, but I don't like that at all. I hate high school for that reason. I feel like we all should just get along because, I mean, It's high school. You're supposed to have fun, not make fun of each other, not, you know, just, it doesn't make sense. Not put other people down. Yeah, so sorry, that took a while to talk about, but that is the main reason why I cannot stand high school, school in general. I mean, my whole entire life, it's always been like that in school, and I don't get why. I don't get what people find. Like, there's this one girl in my school, I ran into her in the hallway on accident, and she looked at me like I had 10 heads. And she's like one of the popular kids. Like, I don't understand that. Or like, she made fun of my friend because my friend had a flip phone, which is really stupid, but I don't. A third reason why I don't like school is because of, I guess, the learning process. I mean, I don't like, you know, okay, you have to learn this, you have to memorize all of these words, you have to memorize all of this, you have to memorize all these math equations to pass high school. I don't feel as though we should have to memorize a quadratic function in order to pass high school, especially if you're not interested in math whatsoever and you know that you are never going to use a quadratic function in your future like life endeavors. If you know for sure that you don't like a class, I don't feel like you should have to take it. Like, I'm in Algebra 2 and that class is the worst class ever because I don't care about algebra in any way, shape, or form whatsoever. I don't feel like I'm ever going to use it in my future because I make YouTube videos and I work at McDonald's, and when I'm sitting here making a video, I never think, oh wow, I need the quadratic function of this to figure out how much time I have to film this. Like, I don't, it's common sense, and I feel as though some people don't really need that in their lives. I don't even remember the stuff I learned in freshman and sophomore year of high school because all it was is you need to memorize this, you need to memorize that, you need to memorize this, you need to memorize all of this to pass a test, and if you don't pass the test, you don't pass the class, and I just think that it's really stupid, and we should actually be able to learn and not just have teachers throw stuff in our face and be like, here, memorize it. And there are some teachers that are really good. Like, I have my history teacher this year. He is probably one of the best teachers I've ever had because he actually teaches us and he enjoys what he's teaching and he can just sit there and have a conversation with us, and he doesn't go through like chapters of our books too fast, and I don't know. And the last thing I don't like about high school is the lunches. I mean, that's so, like, some high schools have really good lunches, but my school, nah. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just my high school or like what, but every Wednesday we have either pasta and meat sauce or anything that has to do with like sauce, like pasta, meat sauce, meatball subs. Every Wednesday we have that and it's disgusting. You know, I just feel like the lunches could be a little bit better, more healthier choices. I mean, we have yogurts and like salads and fruit cups, but they all taste old and nasty. Give us some real fresh fruit. Give us more varieties of fruits and give us more varieties of vegetables. I choose to eat healthy. I just wish that they had a better variety of foods, and I don't know what else to say. I don't know. I hate like talking about things in such a bad way, but school really isn't that great sometimes. And sometimes it is, but it's not. I don't know. It messes you up. I mean, I'll admit, I do like my school at some times, like when we have Spirit Week or stuff like that. I like my school for that. There are some teachers in my school that I would love to have the rest of my life, you know, throughout the whole high school. And I have one teacher in each subject that I would love to have next year. So hopefully my senior year I get all the teachers that I like, because maybe it won't be a bad year. Maybe I'll be homeschooled, who knows. Sorry to be all hating and stuff and crapping on high school and being mean, talking about the people in my school. I don't like it. I don't like it. Me no like. Me no like high school. But yeah, I guess that's it for this week's video. Next week should be a little bit more positive. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. I hope you guys can relate to me. I hope I'm not the only one who thinks that about school. Give it a thumbs up if you think the same thing. Don't forget to subscribe to Meet Us at 3. I also am going to be posting a video on my main channel. I hope you guys like that one. I'll go put the link to it in the description below. I'll put all my social media links will be in the description box below. and you can subscribe, you can do all that fun stuff. It'll be all down there below. I will see you guys next Friday. Maybe, possibly, hopefully, maybe, I don't know. I'm done talking. Bye.